You're welcome to class. Akpam, you're welcome. Favor, you're welcome. Owoyemi, you're welcome to class. And how was your week? Hello.
My week was very fine. How is everybody? Good evening, everybody. Good to be in class.
You're welcome, Akpam. You're welcome. How was your week, Akpam?
It was fine, sir.
Owoyemi, are you with us? How was your week? Owoyemi, is Owoyemi in class? Okay.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. How was your week?
It was fine.
It's another beginning of Python, and we are in week, if I may say, we are in week 3, and we are going to continue from our previous class. And today's topic is what? Our Python updating and deleting of word strings. So before I move forward, I will want us to glance through, or I will want you guys to tell me about our previous class. So, or if you can raise up your hand and the floor is open for you to speak. Hello, please, someone should do a recap of our previous class.
Okay, I'll just do a little recap. So last week, uh, you taught us about Boolean data type, which can either be true or false, and you also used an example of string. We tested it by using string1 as a variable and naming it as hello world. And then you also taught us about string indexing. From string indexing, we you went ahead to teach us about string slicing, which is like in form of a range. Okay, I think this is what I can remember from last week. Maybe somebody else can point out the ones I omitted. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Favor. Thank you, Favor. Thank you so much for the brief introduction of what we learned from the last class. So I need one person from either Oyemi or Akpam to briefly give us a summary of what he learned. Okay.
Okay, good evening, sir. What we learned last class was, like you have said, Boolean types, the true or false, and also indexing in Python. Yes, and also strings data type. That's what I can recall, sir.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to move forward to today's topic. Please pay attention to this class. And also, if you are in a crowded environment or an environment that will distract you from learning, please, you can simply adjust to a suitable environment. And this class is an interactive class. So as soon as I mention your name, please, I want you to what respond quickly so that we all will be at the same pace. So today's topic now, who can tell me the today's topic? Who can tell me what are we doing today?
Okay, today's topic is Python updating and deleting of strings.
Okay. Now that is today's topic. So now, as the word implies, what comes to your mind when you hear the word update? Sometimes you always hear people that I want to update this data, I want to update, I want to delete. Now what comes to your mind? I need some briefly explanation before I move forward.
I think updating data actually means, should I say rearranging? B, yes, rearranging. B,
Okay.
adding or subtracting. Yeah, something like that. That's what I think.
Okay. Now when we talk about deleting, now deleting is just like removing a value totally from a particular cell. If is to be a cell, which updating is like changing what you have uh, written before. You want to change it to what? To a new format. Now, we are talking about Python updating and deleting of a string. Now, string are what? Immutable. Now, who can tell me the word immutable? What does immutable means?
I think immutable means okay, immutable means things that cannot be changed or altered. It's just after it has been
That
created, you cannot change it, you cannot alter it. So that's what I think.
good. Good. Now, in string, you cannot alter their value. Thank you, Akmal. Thank you for the brief what explanation. So please take note. In string, you cannot what alter their value. You cannot like change it. Now that's why I introduce you guys to what updating and deleting. Now you cannot what change it once you have assigned it, you cannot what change it. So when you assign a string, you cannot what change it. So let's see an example of what I just explained, and so that you can be able to identify it very well. Now look at this value. Look at this value, and want to remember our backward and forward. When we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have what? 5. Now I want to get this L from this data. Okay. I want to get this L. So let me see if I can get it. Let's say my string, my string 6. Now my string 6, then our square bracket, and 0 to what? 5. 0 to 5. Now let's see our output. So we got the hello. Now normally in other function, if you want to change, this is the way you change. This is the way you change. So I will copy this. I want to change it to what? A new value. Now you will see what the error will be, the error type will be. Now I want to change it to a new value. Now instead of LO in capital letter, I will change it to LO in small letter. So you will see the response of what? Python. So let me run it. Now, okay, let me run it so that you can see it very well. And you can tell me what you understand by this. So I'm running it now. Now, you see, what was our error? Checked. Hello,
There is a type error.
type error. And what was the error statement? What
String
was the
object
error
did not
statement?
support item. String object does not support
Now,
item assignment. Is string
assignment. Now, it means that you can. It means that you cannot change it. Remember, we can assign a variable. Now, we wanted to change our hello uh, to a new word. It will show that it does not what support it. It does not what support it. In other program, you will see that the error code will be string are immutable, which means elements of a string cannot be changed in other program. So please take note of it. String object does not support what? Assignment. Now, there's a word we call, I want to show you other examples. There's a word we call del. In Python, we have a function called del in Python, and this del means delete. Now, for us to delete a string, it will tell you that you cannot what? Alter that, you cannot change it, or you cannot delete. You cannot delete it. Okay? But sometimes for other program you cannot delete, but in string you can delete. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If you
Yes,
are
sir, I
confused,
understand.
please indicate. Favor, do you understand?
You said that we cannot alter it, but we can delete a string. Is that what you mean?
Yes. Yes. You cannot alter a string, you can delete a string. Now, for example, let's see how we can what? Delete what? Our variables string 6. Variable what? String 6. Variable was string 6. So let me use the word del. Sorry, del. Now this del, I'm going to call what? String what? 6. String 6. How did I write my string? Okay, my string. I used my string. Now I'm going to copy my string. My string 6. Automatically, when I use del, the file will be deleted, and I cannot what? Print my del. See, I want to run it now. It will run. It has already been deleted. Now let me call my string 6. Let me call it. You will see that my string 6 does not what? Define. What did you see? The name my string 6 is not defined, meaning it has already been deleted. I hope you can see it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
this is how you can delete a string, and you cannot what change a string. You cannot change a string, but you can what delete it. That's why I introduce you guys to what string update, deleting and what updating. Is it updating? String
Yes,
deleting
sir.
and what updating. Now let's move forward. There's a word in Python we call string concatenation. Now when you hear the word concatenate, what does that mean? Concatenation. Oweyemi, if you are in class, please kindly respond. You have been
Yes, I'm
mute.
here.
Okay, I want you to explain for us. You have not been following, so I want you to interact with me. I don't want to talk to Favor. I don't want to talk to Akpam. I want to talk to you. So, Akpam, Oweyemi, please, what do you think concatenation means in Python?
Okay.
Just in your definition.
In normal English, concatenation is just joining of two, should I say two words or two links, linking two things together.
Okay, good. Concatenation. So in string, we have the word a topic called what concatenation. So I'll be teaching you on how you would join two words string together. So let me write it: concatenation string concatenation. So now string concatenation, and also I want to create a variable called s1. I will assign it to a value called hello. 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 So I'll move forward again. I will type s2 equal to, I will look for another word again. Let me just use favor. Hello favor. So favor. Now let me concatenate. Now in concatenation in Python, you use a plus. You use the word plus. The plus is what concatenating. In mathematics, you use the plus to add, right? You use the plus to add. You use the plus to join in mathematics. Now, in Python, you use the plus to what add. You use the word to concatenate. So let's see our concatenation. So I'm going to call the variable s3. So I'm going to create a variable called x3, s3. Then I will assign it to our first variable, which is s1 plus s2. Now this is our concatenation, and let's see our result. Let me use the print. Let me call s3. Now when I call s3, you see that our output will be hello favor joined together. Now this is hello favor joined together. Now if you wish to have space between what favor and the hello, you just have to what add a space in between the string, or yeah, just add it like this. You will see it will be spaced. Then if you don't want to add it from here, you can also add it from here. It will be what spaced. You see hello favor. I believe you understand what I just said.
Yes, sir.
So let's move on. So did you do your assignment? Hello, did you do your assignment?
Yes,
Have you dropped it?
yes, but I did not finish it.
Who responded? Okay, Oyemi, you have dropped it on the folder.
Yes.
A favor, have you done your assignment?
Yes,
Have you dropped it on the folder?
yes, I have.
Okay, Akmam, have you?
Not yet. I will do it. Sorry, I'm sorry, sir.
Please, Akmam,
Yes, sir.
please, please. My assignment is very important. I don't joke with that. I don't joke with that assignment. When I give you assignment from Monday to Friday, you like you are expected to submit it. Please, please. When I give you assignment, if you want to know this course very well, focus on your assignment and focus on this class. The class is very important and your assignment is very important. This is how I track my students if they are doing well. If you watch me at the end of the class, I always ask for feedback. Please, the assignment is very important. My assignment is very important. I don't want to teach anybody at the end of it. The person cannot even uh, analyze data for me. I don't want to teach a person at the end of it. The person cannot prove the results, cannot cannot prove the certificate. I don't want to teach a person at the end of it. The person cannot make use of what he have learned. Please, I take my assignments very serious. I don't come to class, teach, and expect you to go back again and you still learn from me again. How will you be able to practice? So the assignment is what gives me joy. When I see you doing the assignment, I will be happy that you are learning fast. Take note of that. So let's move on. So I'm going to move on to what a word called uh, there's a word we normally use in Python, and we call it iterating. Iterating, and this iterating is just like we want to loop. Have you heard the word loop? Who have heard the word loop?
I
Okay, can you explain for us loop?
mm, loop is like an iteration. If you want to loop,
Attrition. I don't want you to use the word attrition. Eh?
okay,
I want you
okay,
to explain it in a layman standard so that everybody can be able to understand it. I don't know if Favor is a computer science student. I don't know if Akpam is a computer science. I want you to explain it so that they can be able to understand. I want you to explain it so that a 5 years old can be able to understand what you have said.
okay. We use loop to execute a block repeatedly. Like
Okay,
we use
good.
it to repeat a statement you want to a function you want to repeat it until a condition is met.
Good. Good. So thank you. So that is loop for you. Loop is just like what? Repeated statement. So we want to use the word called iterate, iteration. And this iteration is just like listing out everything one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. So for example, I have this yellow favor. I want to iterate it. Now for me to iterate it, when I use my function, then each word will be coming at one after the other. For that hello, the H will come first, the L will come, the E will come, followed by the L, followed by the. So I want you will see all of them will be on a straight line. So all of them will be on a straight line. So that is what we call iterating. So now let's see in Python oh, what we can use the word the string iterating to do. Now I'm going to write a text which is what iterating a string. Iterating what? Iterating through a string. So iterating through a string. Now I'm going to let me use this. Let me
You wrote
use
it
this.
iterating through everyone.
Oh, so thank you. I made mistake. Oh God. I wanted to write hello everyone. Sorry. Oh. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you for the correction. So I'm going to write my string one, then equal to hello, hello, then everyone. So I'll paste my everyone here. Okay. So let me just type it everyone. Now this is my hello everyone. When I run it, remember when I print it out like this, when I print it out like this, it will come like this. Now I want to iterate it. I don't want it to come like this. I want it to come on a straight line. Each alphabet will come after the other. So that is why we call it iterating. Now I'm going to use a for loop. A for loop as Oyemi said is a repeated statement. For loop. Now for us to declare a for loop, I'll say that for I. Now I'm using I because I want to use I don't know the variable I want to use. It's a variable name. In for loop, the for statement come before the word variable name, then you give it a condition in. So now please take notes. When you are writing a for loop, you have what? Your for loop, your variable name, your condition, okay, then your statement. Now look at it. In for I don't know the name but I'm giving it I. I'm giving it what? I. So I can decide to give it any name. I can decide to give it favor. I can decide to give it Oyemi. Now I'm taking you through so that you can be able to know the basic of what uh, of Python. So I believe I taught you about um, oh, I've forgotten what I want to say. I believe I taught you about um, who can remind me when my program is not correct due to this due to the arrangement, what is the error code? Hello, can you remember?
Yeah, I'm
I
with
believe
you.
I
I
explained
I
it
wanted
at
to
the.
know. Ah, yes, it's
Yes,
either
you said it
syntax or
last week, Abi. Yes.
syntax or
So what
exception. Oh gosh.
What
You
is
said
the
it's
error?
indentation error.
Good indentation error. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you are following. Uh, you are following. So I just want to flash your mind back to what we just explained in our previous class. So it's called what? Indentation error. So I'm going to use indentation so that I will not be able to get the error. So now I'm going to say for I in what my condition will be in. Now in what? I want to call my variable name. So in this string one, which is what? Hello everyone. In string one, my string one, then colon. Then this colon simply means that do the required statement. Do the required statement. So now column, then I'll say that it should print what? I for me. It should print I. So it will go to this my string. It will go to my string, and so who can debug this error for me? My statement is correct. Everything is correct here. Who can tell me what am I facing? It said print is not defined. Who can tell me the error here? Everything is correct, but there is something that is missing, which is making it to give me an error. Who can tell me? I believe you have seen me doing indentation error, and I believe you can see this. I want you to debug this error. Look at it very well. What will be my error?
Okay. Maybe the my string one is supposed to come after the four.
Okay, I've heard for you. Now, Oyemi, what can be the error? I believe you have knowledge, previous knowledge, at least in computer science. What will be the error?
Please scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit.
Okay, you want to look at the
Uh,
error? Look at it.
yes.
He have already indicated that the print has an error. Now, what will be the error in that print?
Space.
Who can try? No, it's wrong.
Is wrong. That's true. That shows maybe the eye the eye is not defined.
Akman, can you try?
Okay. I think maybe that print, that capital P is supposed to be small p.
Akman,
Yes, sir.
congratulations. Oh. At least you just won my heart. You tried. It's correct. Favor, have you seen it? Due to due to the P is capital letter, it will produce what? An error. So when you are putting a result, when you are putting a result with print, your P should be in small letter. So thank you, Akma. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
So look at it. So when I change it to small letter, it will be correct. Now look at it. So this is a space. My indentation is correct, but the error was what? The capital letter P. So when I run it, you see that my string will be iterating. So look at it. One, you see that H come after E, L, like that. So you can see it. Can you
Yes, sir.
see it?
Yes, sir.
So So let's move forward. So we are going to talk about emulate. Now, when you hear the word emulate, what comes to your mind? In your normal English, just explain for me emulate. Hello, I believe you guys is a scholar now. The word emulate, your normal English, just explain it for me.
Okay, enumeration, like to enumerate means like to list how to call out
Good,
things one by one after the other, something like that.
good, good,
Either
good.
either in a particular order or something like that.
You are just busting my head. Akpan, you know Buko. So I believe every one of you understand it.
Yes.
So now look at it. I want to emulate everything. I want to see the index number. I want to see the index number of H. I want to see the index number of E. I want to see the index number of L. So I will use the word emulate. Now I'm going to say for I in emulate. Now then I'll call what you in emulate. Emulate is a function. You will insert what the variable name you want to emulate. So emulate is a function which you have to insert the variable name. So I said for I, remember I've already explained it. I say I don't know what is I. So I said that it should go to this variable name, print out all the I using list out all the I in my string. So that is why we give it a variable name called I. So I'm going to copy the variable name, my string. So I'm saying that for I, we can just write unknown. For unknown, let me just write unknown so that you'll be able to understand it very well, why we use the I and why we use the unknown. So so it's a variable name. I can just write for unknown in emulate my string. I believe you understand. I believe you guys understand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Favor, do you understand? Hello, Favor.
No, please, I don't understand though.
Okay, do you understand? Okay, now come here. Did you understand how we got this I? Hello? Did you understand how we got this I? Hello?
Okay, I'm with you, sir.
Hello, sir.
What is the question, sir?
I'm coming. I want Favor to answer me. Okay, hold on. Favor, do you know how we got to I?
Yes,
Okay, now what do you understand by I? That I there
the I is the variable that we have named.
is the variable we have named, and we don't know the variable, right?
Yes.
So still the same way, look at it. I did not use I replaced I for you to understand that I is a variable name. So I use another variable name. I don't want to use I, so that you understand this, that you can you choose any name for it. You can choose I, you can choose J, you can use. Now I said that for I for I unknown in emulate. So I said I can use for sorry, I'm just confusing you guys. So sorry. I said that for unknown in emirate, print my string, everything in my string. Now I can decide to say for I, instead of me put unknown, I can decide to say for I, it will still be the same, okay? It will still be the same thing. So I just decided to use another name for it. So please take note of that, Favor. I hope you understand how we got to this.
Okay, all right, I get.
Now, so I want to print what our unknown. Print unknown. So now when we print unknown, you see it will list all the unknown. Okay, expected. Oh, now did you see the simplicity? Now the simplicity of Python. Tell me my error. Who can debug this? Who can debug this error?
Okay, it simply means that in that my string one, you should have put a colon and now indicate the index.
Good,
That's what I think.
good, good is correct. So I have to what? Put what? My column here. So when I run it, it will be correct. Okay. Now, did you see that it has emulate everything? Every index of what of this list of item has been emulated. Now look at it. H is what? Our index of what? 0. E is our index of 1, 2. L is 3. Like that, like that. So it generated all the index number. So this is how you can what? Generate your index number in what? Emulating. So let's move further. Let's move further. Let's move further. So
Sorry, please,
you can dis
can you scroll up a bit? I want to check something from your code.
do you have any question to ask?
Okay, I had an error in my own, so I wanted to detect where I was missing out.
What was your
It's fine.
error?
It's an indentation error.
A good indentation error. So you have to what? Tap and give a space for it to be indented very well. Okay.
Uh,
Like this. Favor, you want to become a programmer, a Python programmer. You are not a guru.
Hello,
I'm
sir.
Favor,
learning from you.
Favor, from next class you will teach us, right?
Please, I want to ask a
It's
question. I
not
want to
possible.
see that between that hello and everyone, as it indicate that space is also giving us the indentation for the space. I want to see, please,
Yeah. Which one? This
the space between hello and
or this?
everyone.
Hello and yeah. Please kindly indicate with my program.
Okay, don't worry. I've seen it. It has indicated a. I've seen it. I've seen it.
This you are supposed to give two spaces, 1 and 2, for it to be what well
I'm fine, sir. I'm fine.
work. You are expected to what indent your work so that it will be what readable. One of the advantage of indentation is what for readability. It's help you. That's why Python make it compulsory for every programmer to indent what their uh, code. So when you are writing long codes, you must indent so that it will be readable to be readable. So most especially when you are using the for, when you are using looping statements, when you are looping, We have different type of looping. We have the while loop, for loop, and the nested loop. So please take note of that. We have what loop. So I want to ask a question, and this question is, hello,
Yes, sir, we're hearing.
I wasn't hearing no.
hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you
I
wanted
can
to
hear
ask a
you.
question, but we were not hearing.
Said the other time he can't hear.
Hello, guys, can
Yes,
you
sir,
hear me?
yeah, we are hearing now.
Yes, he can hear you.
Internship from us after this training? I'm just asking if you are interested.
Sir, please can you repress your statement? Network is you're not hearing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, will you guys after your training? I want to ask.
Sir, sorry, as you are talking, the voice
We
is
can't hear
breaking.
you, sir.
We can't hear you.
Ah, hello,
He can hear you, sir.
hello.
Hello, we can hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Will you guys like to undergo internship with us if you eventually complete this training?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I just want to hear from you. It's not a compulsory task, but if you are
yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
okay,
Yes, I'm interested.
you are interested, okay, no problem.
But I want to ask: is the internship
Already,
is it a physical this thing or to be virtual?
it just same like this. The internship just like practice on what you have learned, okay? Just
Okay, sir.
like practice for you to be able to teach other candidates from of the internship. It could be 1 year, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 years, it can be anytime. But at the end of the day, and you will be a part of CM Tech. I believe you can hear me.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, can you?
Can you hear me?
I can
Did
hear
you
you,
hear the
sir.
statement? What did I say?
Instead, if you are going, if you like to be part of the internship program, it can be 6 months, can be 2 years, so that after everything, we can be part of CMT instructor for us to teach and all that.
Yeah. So at the end of it, we'll give you, and also uh you will
Sir,
be
we
part
can't
of
hear
CM
you
Tech.
again. No, we can't
I
hear you
guess it's
again.
so you can hear me now, Ba.
Yes, we can hear you
Yes.
right now.
I said at the end of it could be 6 months, it could be 1 year, and understand what, and at the end of it, we'll give you a certification. Okay. So I guess you heard what I said. You can simply explain, tell me what you heard. Hello.
Sir, your vocals are actually breaking, so we are not getting the word in full.
Okay. I guess network issues. So the thing is that I said that if you are interested to be a or to undergo internship with us, where you'll be able to practice and train other students on same program in CM Tech. It could be what 6 months or 1 year. If you're interested, we are going to give you a certificate of what of participation and also recommendation. And during the course of that, there are so many things attached to it. Okay, for now there are so many things attached to it. That was I said.
Okay, we've heard you clearly now.
Yeah. So Favor, thank you for the interest you have shown. So let's move on. And also, I'm supposed to end this class. Yeah. So okay. Favor Akbam, please. How many of you have sent the money for your certification and also materials?
Can we deposit money? Like,
Hello. I did not hear
Can
you.
we pay off? Can we pay half payment, and during the course of the program we can balance up? That is what they're asking.
Okay. Please take note. If you want to balance, you balance. You if you want to make payments, your half payment is 10,000 naira. Okay. Then later you can balance the rest. Why? Is because of the certification. We are not the one processing the certificate, so we have to what pay so that we can get our certificate. So we just pay for the certificates first so that we can be able to process it before the trainings end. Okay. Do you understand what I said?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, please I want to ask the question.
Okay.
For the internship, sorry, I'm not supposed to say, but let me just ask. I will have a pre-knowledge. Is it still gonna be Fridays and Sundays like this, or there will be a time change? I'm just asking.
So, currently my class is the classes so far and Fridays and Sundays. I fixed it like that. If you watch my instructors, then my instructors, they always teach Friday and what Sundays. Um, okay, let us end this class and wait for a few minutes. And I want to show you some of what uh, my recommendation and the certificate I've given to what some of the participants that have what passed through us, and they were fully a member of what CM Tech. So I will end this class now, and I will show you the I'll end this live streaming, sorry. Then I will display for you our internship certificate and all. Okay.